Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your November 2016 General Tarot Forecasts. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Apologies for the delay and thank you for your patience. And as always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching or not in the same way. Please also watch your Moon and Rising sign readings because they may give you additional messages. And of course, if you're ever interested in a private reading specific to just you, the link to my website is always in the description box below. So let's just jump in Capricorn and see what we have. So at the bottom of the deck as your underlying energy for the whole month, we do have the Hermit. So with the Hermit, this can represent a time of isolation, a time when you're on your own, a time when you focus on study or focus on furthering your education or training programs or any sort of course that can further your career. The Hermit is also kind of just focusing on just one thing, I feel, for some of you, and removing distractions. It can also be focusing on your creative projects, your creative endeavors at this time. It can be taking time off, taking time for yourself with the Hermit. And also a time of looking for answers or a time of self-reflection with the Hermit. It can also represent a mentor coming in for you. This person could be a Virgo person, Sun, Moon, or Rising, and I feel like they could be a mentor for you. They could be someone helping you or giving you the information you need, the guidance you need at this time. In your present situation, we have the Four of Cups. With the Four of Cups in your present situation, this can be a time where you're feeling kind of bored with the way things are, or you're feeling a bit discontent. You're not really looking for opportunities. I feel like you'd like to have options, but you're not really open to them. This is also an energy where you're focusing on what's not working in your life, or you're focusing on what doesn't make you happy. And so it's difficult to see reasons to be happy. And the Four of Cups is a card that is asking you to shift your focus, because it's often called the card of missed opportunity. And so it's just saying that by continuing to focus on what you've been focusing on, in terms of, what's not working, what you don't have, what you're not happy about, you may miss some really good opportunities. Okay, so try to focus on blessings and opportunities and you will see them. And for others, I feel like this is an offer coming your way after a long time of waiting. It can be a situation where you've been with someone and it's been an on again, off again relationship, and now you may hear back from that person. They're trying to come back. It could be that they're the Virgo, or they're a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or it's just saying that this situation has definitely drained you emotionally and you're not really sure what you want to do about it anymore. Or this could be if you're looking for jobs, or if you're worried about your job. On the one hand, it's saying you're going to have a job offer coming in, but you have to expand your search or allow for other options than what you've been going for until now, whatever that means for you. And in existing jobs, it's saying you don't have to be there if you're not happy. There are other options, at least one around you right now, okay? And the card crossing it is the Nine of Swords, and this is helping you or hindering you. With the Nine of Swords, it's not much help. The Nine of Swords talks about the nightmare energy. This is sitting up at night worrying. This is sitting up at night and being anxious over whatever's going on in your life. Being anxious over whether or not you're going to hear back from the person you're hoping to hear back from. Anxious as to whether or not things are going to work out. Anxious as to whether or not you're going to be able to snap out of this state that you're in, okay? The Nine of Swords is also a card that says worrying. I feel like it's worrying for the sake of worrying. It's worrying about things that you can't control anyway, worrying over things that are not in your hands. And so you're basically just keeping yourself up at night for no reason, and you're stressing yourself over details. You're stressing yourself over things that you can't control. And it could be, when you're waiting for someone, maybe they're away or you're hoping for them to come in. And with the Nine of Swords, you're just feeling lonely. You're just feeling isolated. And with the Hermit as well. in the foundation for why things are the way they are, we do have the Six of Swords. So there's definitely, someone who left, or someone leaving, or travel, keeping you apart from the person you're with. That can be happening, okay, with the Six of Swords for some of you. The Six of Swords is also, for some of you, I feel like you have the opportunity. You may have had the opportunity to walk away from a job that wasn't serving you, and I feel like you didn't take it. And so now you're kind of stuck thinking about that and kind of beating yourself up about it. But with the Four of Cups, they're saying it's still there, it's still available. You don't have to beat yourself up over it. You haven't lost anything yet. You can still go after it, okay, is what this is saying for some of you. The Six of Swords can also represent moving. So perhaps for some of you, you've recently moved and you're just struggling to find your place. You're struggling to settle in your new environment. Maybe you're feeling isolated from friends and family, and you're worried about that, okay? And if that is the case with the Six of Swords, this was a good move. So try to see it that way. Try to turn around and see what's good about it, okay? This is, for some of you, you may have walked away from a job because, or you had to walk away from a job because you weren't treated fairly, or you were overworked and underpaid, and you had to make that change. And so maybe you've been stressed over that until now. But again, if this is the case, they're saying you made the right choice, you did the right thing, you don't have to worry about it. Just focus on finding better options and not necessarily on what is already done and dusted and you can't change anyway. In the recent past, we have the Page of Pentacles. With the Page of Pentacles, I feel like for some of you, you extended communication to someone and you're still waiting to hear from them, and the longer you wait, the more you stress over it. For others, this is conversations about money, about a job, about a home that you've had in the recent past, and you're just waiting to hear back from them, and again, the longer you wait, the more you stress over it. The Page of Pentacles is also a card that says looking at the details, okay? It's talking about looking at the details. So perhaps you had some recent conversations where things just got sidetracked and people got caught up in unnecessary worry or unnecessary details, and as a result, you're feeling stuck and isolated and like no one understands you, or no one really sees what you're going for. But again, if this is the case, the Four of Cups is saying there's a better way to deal with the situation. There's a better way to have these conversations. And with this being the Ace of Cups, it would be with compassion, trying to see the other person's point of view, trying to look at things in terms of, I'm sure we all want the same thing, we're just talking different languages. And I feel like that's going to move you forward with the situation, as opposed to you just being worried about it and stuck in that place of anxiety. And it could have been conversations about jobs or money that you're waiting to hear back from, interviews or applications or anything like that. In your crowning thoughts, we have the Nine of Pentacles. With the Nine of Pentacles in your crowning thoughts, this is you thinking about your happily ever after. This is you thinking about what you want to get, okay? About what your wish is, your vision is moving forward. What you want, because this is a card of independence, okay? So you want to, first of all, I feel like you want to be taken seriously. I feel like you want your vision to be respected, to be taken into account. For those of you, this is you thinking about your finances, or you thinking about how to invest your finances, what the best move is for you here. And maybe that's what you're worried about. Maybe you're worried that you're not going to have enough money for something, or you're worried that your sense of security and independence is going to be compromised in some way. But the Nine of Pentacles is telling you that you have everything you need for this. Okay, you're doing quite well. Things are okay. You can be independent. You can have your vision accomplished. I feel like the best approach to that is to try to kind of come out of your emotions a little bit, because they're bringing you into the Nine of Swords situation, and just try to take a more down-to-earth, practical approach and see the other person's point of view with compassion and be the diplomat, okay? In the near future, so around mid-month, we have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is wonderful news coming your way, okay? This is good news coming your way. This is positive communication. Could be coming to you online or from abroad, or from definitely a different place than where you are. If you've been single and looking for someone, I feel like this is definitely, you know, good potential for that. I feel like you could be talking to someone online. This could also be someone extending an invitation to you, asking you out, asking to get to know you better. I feel like this is someone who's a bit different than what you usually go for, maybe from a different culture, from a different land, or just very different than your usual type, let's say. And I feel like, you know, that's a challenge for you to kind of step outside your comfort zone and to try new things, to have a new experience. Okay, because with the Page of Wands, he's very creative and out of the box, and often if we want to hang out with him, we have to, you know, kind of step outside the box ourselves and kind of go outside our comfort zones. But this is good news, okay? I feel like this is the news you've been waiting for, whether it's about jobs or it's about love life, whatever else you're focused on at this time, whatever other answers you're looking for, they're coming to you around mid-month with the Page of Wands. Wonderful news coming to you that will ask you to take action. Okay, this is news that will invite you to take action. And the position representing you, we do have the Five of Pentacles. With the Five of Pentacles, this is, you know, feeling, it's a similar energy to the Four of Cups, but in this sense, it's feeling left out in the cold, feeling isolated, feeling abandoned, feeling like you're on your own, no one has your back. You have to take care of yourself. This could also represent financial concerns, wondering if you're ever going to have enough money, wondering if you are going to have financial independence or financial stability. Again, this is a lack mentality, okay? This is focusing on what we don't have, or focusing on what we're afraid is going to happen, or what we are afraid that we're going to lose. But actually, the Five of Pentacles is telling you, again, shift your focus. I feel like your mindset is not your best friend this month. And the sooner you shift your focus, I feel like the sooner the month is going to turn around and be quite good for you. Because the Five of Pentacles is telling you things are okay. There's money there. There's resources there. You're not alone. Okay, you could just go up to that door and knock on the door. You don't have to wait for someone to contact you. You don't have to wait for someone to ask you out. You can ask them out if you want to. You can take charge of the situation if you want to, whatever this is. But this is just saying you're not going to be able to see your options and your resources unless you want to. Because with the Five of Pentacles, we tend to just see the lack and kind of get caught up in that. And so this is just saying this could be your mindset this month, but you have the potential and the opportunity to change it. Okay, it's a number 5, so it talks about change. And as we go through change, we can either stay calm and positive and hope for the best and be open to opportunity, or we can start to panic, worry, fear, and have fear over it, okay, with the Nine of Swords. And that will just get us nowhere. It will get us to a point where we feel left out in the cold, we feel lost, we feel abandoned, okay? So this is just something to be mindful of. In your environment, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands could be a fire sign person. It could be the person that you're talking to, and initially it's online or at a distance, and then they're in your environment, so they're coming in to see you, or you're going to see them. This, would be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Sun sign, but it can be their moon sign or rising sign as well. And I feel like this person is coming in. You've talked to each other online or over the phone, and I feel like they're coming in to see you around the 3rd week of the month. There's this coming together, this reunion, spending time together. I feel like this is, again, someone who is trying to bring you new experiences and trying to make you come out of your shell a little bit. This person could be this romantic partner, but it could be a friend as well, who's trying to be there for us if we let them, trying to help us snap out of this mindset that may be damaging what we're trying to accomplish. The King of Wands can also be a boss person, okay, a superior talking to us about options, about possibilities, or giving us work, okay, because the King of Wands likes to delegate, likes to assign work to people. So for some of you, that could be a conversation that's going on in terms of, we're really happy with your work. How would you like to do this? How would you like to take on more responsibility, more authority? And for others, I feel like you're trying to start your own business of sorts, okay, with the Nine of Pentacles, and you were in talks for loans or grants or approvals or anything like that. It's coming, and now you're the King of Wands. You're the entrepreneur. You're calling the shots. And you may be in conversations with clients or potential clients at this time. In your hopes and fears, we have the Five of Swords. With the Five of Swords, you know, it's in terms of fears, I feel like this is talking about you're afraid that you're going to be left on your own, or you're afraid that you're going to have to fight with people, or you're afraid that people are going to challenge you or disregard you and you're going to have to fight with them. But again, it's swords, so it's your mindset doing this to you, okay? You're not seeing things clearly. You're anticipating conflict. It doesn't need to be that way, okay? Remember, with the Ace of Cups here, compassion and diplomacy are key. Don't anticipate conflict, because it's going to happen. If you're thinking about it, it's going to happen, okay? Remember, keep your thoughts positive. Focus on what you want to have happen and not what you're afraid of, okay? Because in the outcome, we actually have the Magician in terms of how you end the month. And the Magician is telling you that you can make this situation into whatever you want it to be, truly. The Magician is saying, watch your thoughts, keep everything positive, focus on what you want to have happen, because that's what you will be manifesting. If you think about what you're afraid of, that's what you will be manifesting, okay? More of that. The Magician says beautiful potential for new beginnings, where things are in your hands, whether this means starting a new job or getting a promotion at work and getting more authority or independence. Or this is starting your own business and you're in charge, you're in control, and this is negotiations, happy conversations, successful conversations and negotiations with clients and contacts, and for work, for contracts, okay, is how you end the month. The Magician is also all about confidence. Confidence, charisma. You have everything you need to create the outcome you want. And I feel like by the end of the month, you have the potential to see that and act accordingly. The Magician is also a brand new beginning of your own making. So again, I can't stress this enough. This is a month for you to manifest what you want to see happen, to manifest your desired outcome. We're manifesting either way, whether we are in a happy place or not so happy place. We're always manifesting. And it's actually easier for some reason to manifest something we're afraid of, if that's what we're focusing on, than something that we love to do or something that we would love to see happen. And you know, with fear comes self-doubt, comes worry, comes anxiety. It's not just that one feeling, so I feel like that gives it weight. So this is, again, it's just saying, as above so below, your thoughts become things this month. Use that to your advantage, okay? For career and finances, we have Oceana, take action. Okay, well, take action. You're in touch with your truth in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. So it's about confidence. Things will improve, okay? Things will improve. Things are looking up, but you have to take action. You have to create what you want to create. You have to see possibilities. You have to be open to opportunity, to see opportunity. You have to take action and take things into your own hands. Have the conversations, talk to the experts, talk to people who've done this before, talk to people about supporting you, okay? If you need a loan, if you need support of any other kind, this is saying open up and talk to people. You don't have to do everything on your own. You're not alone, okay? It's just your mindset playing tricks on you. You can work well with other people. Things will improve, things will look up, but once again, it's about your confidence. Trust yourself, okay, and lovingly assert yourself. Now that means being diplomatic. So speaking your mind, speaking your truth, and asking for what you deserve in a very diplomatic way, so that the other people don't feel threatened and challenged, or like you're trying to steal from them or take something that is not yours, or take them for fools, okay? There's a diplomatic way to handle this so that everyone's happy. For love, we have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So this is what this is, okay? For some of you, you're definitely attracting a soulmate this month, if that's what you've been working on, and you have the potential to see the outcome you've been trying to manifest. Again, you have to keep your thoughts positive. You have to focus on what you want to see happen and move forward in that direction with confidence and faith. For others of you, this is saying, if you're not happy with your existing relationship, you don't have to be in it. You can leave it. You can walk away from it and then focus on attracting the right partner for you, the soulmate that you're looking for, okay? You don't have to be stuck there. That's not, what love is. And if you're single, this is saying definitely work on your visualization. Absolutely. You have the potential this month to manifest your soulmate, okay? Manifest someone that you're meant to be with, that is meant to make you happy, and you them. So again, use what you have to your advantage. For health and well-being, we have faith. We have faith. Dear Jesus and Archangel Raphael, thank you for boosting my faith so that I may trust in miracles. So again, it's all about faith and confidence for you this month with your health and with your general state of well-being. Believe in things working out, and they will. Visualize things working out, and they will. Doubt things and worry about them, and that's just going to hinder your progress or create additional obstacles for you that are not necessary. So definitely confidence is a big thing for you this month. So try to kind of guide yourself in that direction. Try to take charge of this and just turn around your focus, okay, your mindset. Flip that switch and focus on good things, on blessings, on opportunities, on what you can do, what you can create, and not necessarily what you're afraid of, okay? And your overall advice is self-respect. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see myself as you see me, through the eyes of love. Thank you for honoring and respecting me. Please guide me to do the same for myself, and grant me the courage to speak up on my own behalf. I ask for your protection in all of my relationships so that I am surrounded by loving and kind people. So again, this is asking you to speak up. This is asking you to love yourself, to respect yourself enough to speak up, speak your truth. You can do so in a loving way. You can assert yourself in a very diplomatic and professional way. And it's all coming from your self-respect. If you believe in yourself, you have the confidence. If you respect yourself, you have the confidence to speak up. If you know that you're speaking your truth, then you're not going to feel pressure to explain yourself, to justify yourself. You will know that you're speaking your truth. And then you can come from a diplomatic approach in talking to other people about your truth, okay? And discussing things calmly and with diplomacy, with compassion, okay? But this is definitely saying love yourself enough to reach out to someone if you feel alone, or if you feel like you need help and you can't handle what you're doing on your own. Love yourself enough to reach out to other people, to ask for guidance, to ask for support, to ask for help, just to vent and ask for a hug, whatever you need. Don't feel like you're on your own this month. Flip that switch and focus on the blessings in your life, okay? There are many blessings in your life and more to come. So remember, this is a beautiful time for manifestation for you. Use what you have to your advantage to create the outcomes that you want to see. So it looks like a good month, okay? It looks like your mindset may kind of not do you any favors this month unless you take charge of it, okay? And turn things around and focus on your thoughts becoming things in your life, okay? So I hope that the reading makes sense, and I really hope that it helps. Let me know what you think and how these cards apply to you and how your month is going. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a beautiful month, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.